We're clicking buttons today. We're clicking buttons. I'm going to lead off here with the Magneton, I think. They lead off with the Darmanitan. That's a bit unfortunate. Don't really have anything for the Darmanitan. I could lead off with Salazzle, but they could lead off with the Gardevoir and the Choice Scarf. I'm not sure exactly what their team composition is, and Salazzle's really weak. Magneton at least gets a decent speed boost, so it should outspeed a lot of Mons. We'll end up seeing what happens, you know? I don't feel like I need Magneton in this game is the main thing. Alright, I lead off with the Garchomp. So that's a really unfortunate lead for your boy. I'm just going to click Flash Cannon here. Like I said, I don't feel like I need this. And I feel like what I really do need is to not lose to this. So I'm going to go to Rillaboom now. As they probably will click Earthquake now at this point. And I'm going to click U-turn here. Because they'll always go Serena, yep. Okay. And now I get to go into the... let's see, the Salazzle, yes. Okay. So now I have the Substitute. I'm going to click up a Substitute. Actually, the U-turn from Serena might kill, but I doubt you stay in here. Let's see. Yep, you go Slowking. That's fine. I'm going to just click Sludge Wave here. If I had Sludge Bomb, I'd have a better chance of getting a poison. But it is what it is. I'm going to go into Golisopod here. And I'm going to click up a Spike. We want to get spikes up as much as possible. At least one, I guess. Because we want to be able to break a Focus Sash on the Poltegeist. Which I'm assuming it has. Alright, they have forced me out. At this point, I'm wondering, what's their investment like? I've got the Scale Shot. Will I kill them? Probably not. I'm going to go Rillaboom now. Going to go for Grassy Glide. Last time they went into Serena. They could go into Serena again. That'd be a bit sad if they did. But I don't want to lose to the Garchomp. And so we are sort of forced to click Grassy Glide. I don't think this will kill. Because I don't feel like the Bite has the best stats. But we're clicking buttons today, and I didn't really look at this too closely. Okay, yep. This doesn't kill, and they probably want to kill me. If they decide to switch out to the Serena, then I'll take it, because I'll get a turn of recovery back. But, yeah. I'm going to go into my own Garchomp now. That'll give them some chip from the rough skin. And now I'm going to actually sack my Golisopod here because they may decide to go for something. I thought they might have Triple Axle, but that is quite bad too. Okay, let's go into the... Let's see. The Salazzle here is an okay play, and I'm just going to fire off a raw Sludge Wave. I know they have the Slowking, and the Slowking is sort of a problem for this team. In combination with the Serena and everything else. But it's really the only play I have, in my opinion. Go Zoomerol here. As they get the burn right away. So that's great. I'm going to start knocking off things that gets rid of Serena's heavy duty boots for whatever that's worth. I'm going to click the knockoff again. I actually outspeed this, which is good information to have. Okay. And now at this point, I'm going to go Magneton. I click Toxic here. They could choose to go into Garchomp, or they could choose to stay in. They actually do have Low Kick, which is sort of odd to me, but that's fine. Low Kick and Power Whip means they can't touch Salazzle. So I'm going to save this and go into Salazzle. Hopefully we don't take too much. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to take anything from Low Kick. That much is pretty obvious. Now I'm going to go for the Sludge Wave again. I could have ran Sludge Bomb, but I don't want to run into like a Como or something. Which is probably not the best excuse. But it's this excuse I'm giving anyway. And here I'm going to Belly Drum up. We saw that I outsped the Serena So I can actually get some major damage off on the Serena if I get to max attack. Of course, I'm going to die this turn. But hey, they didn't even choose to synthesis that turn. So that's really good. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go back into my Salazzle, because I don't think it'll lead off with Slowking. I think you'd go into your Darmanitan or your Garchomp, predicting me to go into my Rillaboom. What I'm thinking. Okay, yep, Garchomp, that's fine. Just gonna click Sludge Wave here. As once again, we don't get the poison, but that's fine. I don't really expect to get it. And here we are going to click. I'm going to go Magneton this turn. Then I'm going to click the Volt Switch. I mean, I guess you could switch out into Garchomp. That'd be unfortunate. But yeah, I thought they might stay in there. I'm just going to go Salazzle sack it. They can teleport out. I'm going to die to Future Sight this turn. And they have to choose what they want to go into. I guess it's probably Darmanitan. Although the Darmanitan may give my Garchomp setup opportunity. I'm not sure. Now I don't have the spike on the field anymore, which is unfortunate. So the Poltegeist, if it's Focus Sash, is still an issue. Okay, that was probably a good play on their part. I'm going to go for the Grassy Glide here. I don't think there's any reason not to. Maybe there was a reason not to go into this right off the bat. But I do want to be able to kill a Scale Shot here. Okay, that was a good play on their part. And I wonder if they'd... Wonder what they would go for here. Oh, they actually go for Moonblast. Okay. So let's go into Magneton. And this game is basically over. I mean, it's been over. I don't think there was any way for me to break the Slowking. I'm just glad I got rid of the Serena. Maybe if my Azumarill hadn't gotten burned, we could have gotten something going. Alright, this guy's taking too long. Let's look for another one while we're waiting. Okay, finally. And yeah, let's just forfeit now. Cool. Got another game. Okay, this guy has a Jolteon. Jolteon is still a Jolteon at the end of the day, unfortunately. So we're just going to lead off with Garchomp, I think. Now, Jolteon does act as a Volt Switch blocker for my Magneton. So in theory, that's a problem. But like I said, Jolteon is still Jolteon. And it's still trash. So what are you going to do about that? I'm going to go Golisopod here. And I'm going to click the Liquidation as I get forced out. Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to click Volt Switch here. I don't care about the Jolteon. And now I'm going to click the Volt Switch again. Okay. I'm going to click Toxic. Okay. And now I'm going to go into my Rillaboom. And now I'm going to click the Knockoff. There's no way you stay in. We go Corviknight. I don't want to, okay, that works too. I sack the Magneton here. I know I said it was good before, but, well, I mean, now it's sort of better. Okay. I'm going to go back into Rillaboom, actually. It's a bit of a risky play, but, oh, there you go. Apparently they would do that. Okay. I'm going to click the Flamethrower here. Okay. And now click Thunderbolt. Do they not have Aqua Jet? They might not have Aqua Jet. Oh, they have Sucker Punch. Okay. I'm going to forfeit there. Alright. Now we're facing off against a pretty cool looking team, if I'm being completely honest. Sort of loses to Azumarill, I feel like. So I'm going to lead off with Azumarill. And they're going to lead off with one of their dragons. And then I feel like they should switch into Corviknight. Okay. Let off with one Pokemon I'm not sure exactly what to do against. I think I'm going to go into Garchomp because Garchomp does not look good in this game. They may King Shield to scout a knockoff or something. Or they may just go for a Spec Shadow Ball. Heck if I know. I'm not even sure exactly how Aegislash works, given that its shield form and blade form are different. It looks like it doesn't get very strong, so that's fine by me. Okay, I'm going to just Sword Stance up here and try to get as much damage off as I possibly can. Click Earthquake here, as it looks like my opponent is just going to stay in and do whatever the heck they want. That's fine. So now they have 4 dragons plus a Corviknight as they go into their own Garchomp. Speed tie. I'm down to risk a speed tie. We're clicking buttons today. Okay, so we get 2 hits, which is unfortunate. And they go for Earth Power, which is even more unfortunate for them. Now I can just click Earthquake, because now I am fast. So now they've lost the Garchomp as well. Yeah, that's fine. After the 2 crushing losses we just experienced, I'll take somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Let's click Scale Shot again. I don't really need the Garchomp for anything now. I just want to get as much damage off as I can. And if I can kill the Giratina, I will take it. And look for another game while we're waiting, because I don't think this game is going to have much more to it. So go Haxorus and click Scale Shot again. Doesn't even have first impression. Ooh, and a Guava Berry. And it dies in 2. Thanks to the crit, I think, in part. Although if I hadn't gotten the crit, then the Guava Berry would not have procced, so it didn't really matter either way. Okay, they finally go into the Pokemon they should have gone into before. I'm just going to click Fire Fang. Let's see how much this does, or how little this does. Okay, that does a lot of damage. As they click Flash Cannon. Huh. Okay, well now I almost feel sort of bad. This is an unnerved Corviknight that doesn't know what it's doing. Look at this, their in-game team. Okay, well, that's fun. Now they're going to go into Dragapult, and unless the Dragapult is somehow faster than me after 2.5 times speed, or has Sucker Punch, I suppose they could have Sucker Punch on the Dragapult, then that'll just be game. Yeah, that's fine. Oh boy. Okay, this is a very scary team. Lucario is a major threat. Toxtricity is a major problem as well. And the Quagsire is standing in the way of my Garchomp of doing anything. I'm going to lead off with the Golisopod. I don't really know what they're going to lead off with. If I had Aqua Jet here, I'd hit that. And if First Impression got flinches, I would click that. If they have Stealth Rock or whatever weird play they want to make on this, then I might be able to stay in and hit them with a Liquidation, which should kill them. If not, then I don't know what they're going to go for. Probably Thunderbolt. Like, if you have Thunderbolt, you'd go for it. Sludge Wave isn't going to do much. Earth Power isn't going to do much. Flamethrower isn't going to do much. And Ice Beam won't do anything. So the only thing you can really do is switch, yeah, like that. Or you can go for Thunderbolt, which I don't think you have. Although I mean, maybe you don't need to, but I feel like it's a nice thing to do. Okay, the problem is the Magneton doesn't get Body Press, so it does not beat Ferrothorn 1v1. I'm going to go Salazzle hard. And this Salazzle could have had Heavy Duty Boots, but I decided not to. Okay, we've got a quick Flamethrower here. Hopefully this isn't Choice Scarf Boom Burst, which it could be. And that sort of just completely eats my team alive. And it looks like it is. Okay, Golisopod, First Impression time. First Impression hopefully will do a lot of damage. You know, that's not nearly as much damage as I thought it would be. Okay. And now I'm going to go into my Azumarill, I guess. Not like Ozzy really gets off that much damage. I'll click Knockoff here. because I don't think Aqua Jet kills. Yeah, and I don't think they kill me. Now they're not Choice Scarf anymore. So now they should die to Spike, so we just click Aqua Jet, so they can't switch back in. And Azumarill I don't think was going to break through Quagsire plus Ferrothorn with its current set. So I think this is fine by me. Shadow Ball, Bigger Meteor, Flamethrower. You have Thunderbolt on this? Shadow Ball kills, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna go into my Golisopod again here. And click the first impression. Don't really have a great response to Dragapult. So there's that. So the Quagsire took a decent amount of damage, but that was mostly due to spikes. So I don't imagine Liquidation's going to kill. Alright. I'm going to actually click Leech Life here. If they want to stay in, they can. They should probably start clicking Scald or whatever. I don't know. But I did get a crit just now, so they may not want to. Okay. And I can keep Leech Lifing up, because that'll actually get me up to being pretty healthy again. And funnily enough, Leech Life against Ferrothorn is sort of a neutral play overall. So I'll take it, and what's even better is they left their Quagsire really low. The knockoff does not take me down to getting exited, and the Ferrothorn is almost gone. In some ways, I think it might have been better for me to have gotten exited, because then I might have been able to set up with my, don't mind if I do, my Garchomp. We're gonna click Swords Dance here, because their Quagsire is low. It's gonna come in on Stealth Rock. I'm gonna lower my defense here, so that's gonna be a bit rough. But I actually was able to kill the Garchomp with my rough skin, so I'd only take the -1 defense. The Lucario is the problem, right? The Lucario can come in an extreme speed. I think I outspeed Dragapult at this point. I outspeed Nidoking, and the Quagsire is not an issue because it's so low, right? Okay. Do y'all think that Earthquake kills? I think Earthquake kills, yes. And I hope Earthquake kills, because if it doesn't, then I would have to go for Scale Shot, and that definitely would put me in range of extreme speed. It's possible it's Special Lucario, which would be a bad Lucario set to have. Alright, I'll take it. They didn't even try to go for extreme speed. I got lucky they clicked Power Up there, because that was a perfect opportunity for me to set up with Garchomp there. Okay, this is a fun looking team. The Acelgor is going to be off the charts fast, and the Exeggutor is going to be there. I'm guessing it's a Harvest Exeggutor, maybe with Custap Berry. That could be an issue. I'm going to go into my Golisopod first, I suppose, because I figured, yep, you'd go into this first. And I'm going to click First Impression, because why not? That'll save me from a final Gambit, I think. And if they're not in Focus Sash, they just die. So that's fine, I'll take that. Now they can go into Ninetales and Solar Beam me or whatever. They could have Scorching Sands on this, so Salazzle's not a good switch in, as they do just Solar Beam, and that does absolutely nothing. That is really pathetic damage, actually. And I don't really feel like I need Spike in this game, and I'd rather just have stuff die. I'm going to click Leech Life here for that very reason. Whoa! That was a fast boy. Okay. I guess, no, they're not fast, I'm just very slow. That's what happened. That's fine. I'm going to go into Salazzle now, and I'm going to click Flamethrower. And it's in the sun. Okay. So they have a Pataya Berry. I'm probably going to die here. But if we look at the rest of the team, I do sort of help against Ninetales, but I can't switch in on it. I don't really do too much against the Dragonite. Okay. So now I'm going to go into my Golisopod and just quick first impression. You know, that's the safe and obvious and immediate play to make, I think. And this will get rid of their sun. Or not. I'm just going to spike up here. The spike will kill the Executor. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm going to go into a Azumarill. Because if they're just going to play this game, that's fine by me. Right now, the Ninetales can't switch out. I don't think they have hazard control on their team, which I can't really blame them. I don't either. But the Ninetales can't. Well, maybe they have Dragonite with Defog. And if they have Defog on the Dragonite, then more power to them. But I don't think it will make any difference, as they do have Defog Dragonite. Crazy, yo. Okay. Fair enough. Now what are you going to? Going to Ninetales. Cool. I'm just going to Aqua Jet, and you're dead. And I wonder how much this In the Sun Aqua Jet does to Eggy. Probably not a lot. At this point, I feel like Rillaboom does good, and Azumarill does fine as well against Golurk. Golisopod isn't particularly useful. I'm going to sack that, as it's not even a sack, technically. I'm going to click First Impression, because this could, in theory, be sturdy. And we don't want to deal with that. I'm pretty sure it would be Rockhead, right? Some kind of choice band. Man, if I'd have clicked Spike there, that would have been fantastic. So I would have gotten 2 for 1 there. Okay, Dynamic Punch. Fair enough. Gonna go back into Azumarill. If they're choice banded, then that'll be a resist. I can just click Knock Off here. I think that'll be a good play. Especially because we still are in the sun. As they click Poltergeist. And now they can't click Poltergeist again, because they're dead. Obviously that wasn't what I meant to say before they died, but you know what I mean. Okay, at this point I don't need a Azumarill anymore, so I'm just going to click Knock Off, as they were Custap Berry. Well, that's scary too. Alright, now I can just go into Garchomp and click the Earthquake, and that should be fine. I think that's safer than giving Grassy Terrain to the Aggron. Okay. And that's fine. And I think that even Executor at 8% should add Earthquake, so I'm not going to risk missing with Scale Shot or Fire Fang. Alright. Okay. We're fighting this guy again. I sort of regret getting another game. Unfortunate. Okay. Garchomp. Garchomp time. I feel like, didn't this one guy have a Quagsire? And now he has Togekiss? That might have been the case, I don't remember. But I know I remember the name in the avatar. So, I'm assuming that we've fought him before. Okay, I'm just going to click Earthquake here. I'm not predicting, I know this is Choice Scarf. And if I can get the Earthquake damage off, I will take it. Okay, this could have Mystical Fire if it wants to go for it. More power to it. But I'm just going to go to my Magneton, because that's my only real switch into the Togekiss. In theory, the Magneton can get recovery from the Grassy Terrain, but I don't really want to rely on that too much, because it's not that reliable. And if it got the recovery move, this would actually be a really good bulky Pokemon. Okay. Now I feel like what they're going to do is they're probably going to go for Stealth Rock, but I don't actually know what they're going to do. I'm going to go into Golisopod here, as they do go just for Stealth Rock, which is fair enough. And now I'm going to go straight up for Leech Life. So they go into Togekiss. If I'd have gone for Liquidation, that would have been fine as well. We'll go back into Magneton. I don't know if they have Mystical Fire, like I said. If they don't, then this is a safe switch in every single time. And they go into Umbreon. And now I get to go into my Golisopod. And I've shown Leech Life, so I'm going to go Liquidation here. Because I really don't think you're going to stay in on this. Apparently you would. I'm going to go for a Liquidation again. Because if they want to stay in, that's fine. If they don't want to stay in, that's also fine. It's time to leech life. As they are Swords Dance Ferrothorn. That is really cool. I like that. I don't really know what is worthy of sacking here. Okay. It's not even a sack because I get exited. Doesn't do enough to kill me. And now I'm going to go into my Azumarill. Because I don't think there's any way you stay in on this. Yep, and you go Umbreon, which is what I expected. And I play rough here, raw, as they foul play. And now I'm going to belly drum up as it goes Serena. And I'm going to play rough again. Now, last time I believe I outsped, yeah, and I do again. And this time I just straight up kill. Because I'm not burned this time. If I recall, the Quagsire burned me last time. I don't remember. Alright, let's just Aqua Jet now. They don't have any form of priority blocking, as they decide to call that out. But do I really care? Not really, because it's 2 shots. And now they sort of just lose to this Pokemon, I think. Aqua Jet here. Even if it doesn't kill, it's going to do a lot of damage. And if it doesn't kill, then that Ferrothorn play didn't really make a big difference. Okay. Here we're going to go into the... I'm going to go into my own Garchomp here. I'm going to click the Fire Fang. Yeah, as a Togekiss. Okay. I'm going to go into Magneton here. They may predict that. They should predict that, really. But they may also want to stay healthy, yeah. As they do predict that, that's fair enough. I can click Toxic here. Or I can go straight up to my Golisopod. And oh, they went for Protect. They went for the passive play. I see. And now they're dead. Okay. Well, we take these. Okay. Do I need this? I think I do. What don't I need? You know what I don't need? I don't need Salazzle. Salazzle's not doing jack. Okay, they go for Boom Burst again. The question is, who lives this? I'm not sure. I'm going to go into Golisopod first for the first impression, because that's strong, and I want to at least get off some kind of damage, such that maybe it's in range of Grassy Glide. And I think after all of that, it might actually be... Oh, you know what? This is actually not Choice Scarf. This is Life Orb. So that's good to know. Okay. So then Magneton... Let's just see how much this does. I'm going to Volt Switch here. They go into Garchomp. Which, I mean, is fine if they want to make that play. But I don't need this at this point. I should have Flash Cannon into there. That would have been the smarter play. As they go for Rock Slide. I guess that gets off a little bit of chip. But at this point, they're sort of in trouble. So I'm going to Volt Switch here. And I'm going to go into my Garchomp. As they click Wish. I'm going to click Swords Dance as they click Protect. Now we Earthquake. And Earthquake should do a lot of damage. Especially because they didn't actually go for Wish again. So that was a bit of a misplay on their part. Now the Toxtricity will die to the Grassy Glide. Alright, so we got our revenge on that guy. And on that note, we're going to end today's video of me just clicking buttons. We got a lot of points from that guy. So that was tasty. Second time playing Re-Evolution. Pretty fun. Here's the quick rundown of the team. Of course, as always, I'll be putting it in the description. I wanted to try a bit of a different video today where I don't go over the team. I just get straight into the battle. So that's the reason why we didn't go over the team. But I mean, I feel like it was pretty self-explanatory. These are all pretty standard sets, and I don't even think these are the optimal sets in this metagame. They're more like OU and whatever. But yeah, that'll be it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time.